Welcome back to the David Pakman Show.
So Fox News executive Bill Sammon is finally admitting that link that Fox News created or tried to create between Barack Obama and socialism way back when, it was a lie. And they knew it was a lie. Media Matters has uncovered audio that indicates Fox News Washington managing editor Bill Sammon was just engaging in what he called mischievous speculation. Let's take a listen to what Bill Sammon had to say.
Good luck with that one. You know, speaking of mischief, last year, candidate Barack Obama stood on a sidewalk in Toledo, Ohio, and first let it slip to Joe the plumber that he wanted to, quote, spread the wealth around. At that time, I have to admit that I went on TV on Fox News and publicly engaged in what I guess was some rather mischievous speculation about whether Barack Obama really advocated socialism, a premise that privately I found rather far-fetched.
Right. So privately, Fox News executives apparently do have common sense to know that half the stuff that they're saying and the narratives they're creating are completely untrue and specifically designed to misdirect the American people.
But it's just speculation, right?
Publicly, however, on their news channel, they're completely fine with creating that narrative and starting entire narratives in the internet world and on other media along those same lines based on false premises. Brilliant. Now remember, earlier in February, Media Matters obtained an email where this same guy, Bill Sammon, offered talking points to Fox News staff linking Obama to socialism and Marxism during the 2008 campaign. So it's not just, well, I'm Bill Sammon, I'll go on and talk about it a couple of times. It's this concerted effort to create a false narrative. And we discussed in detail, there's another email where Media Matters uncovered Sammon told his staff to downplay the importance of climate science that showed the world was getting warmer. This is all the stuff of using the term so-called and some scientists controversially believe, you know, all that whole thing. And then we have also the entire Fox News incident related to healthcare debate. And remember that the former Fox News, I don't remember if it was a producer or some employee, explained emails went out and they said, if you're going to talk about the public option, call it a so-called public option, refer to it as the government run, use the term government takeover, right? So at this point, again, this story, if you're not already understanding what exactly you are getting on Fox so-called news, this additional story that I'm telling you about here is not going to convince you. However, if you're interested in what is going on behind the scenes there, I find it to be a pretty fascinating story.
Well, they're still careful about what they're saying. They're not saying there's no such thing as global warming. Obama's a socialist. They're saying, is Obama a socialist? Is there such thing as global warming?
Well, that's the whole
game,
Is
Barack
Lewis.
Obama Muslim?
Of
course,
yeah.
right. But
it's not any better. It's almost
if
worse.
It's speculation.
It's worse because it's opinion veiled as
right
objective questions. We just have questions.
But when you're being fair and balanced, you can ask any questions you want.
Brilliant.